masquerading that they're going to go through an election, the likes of bin Salman, some of the other friends that the West has no problem engaging in.
It's a great honor to have the Crown Prince with us. Saudi Arabia has been a very great friend and a big purchaser of equipment and lots of other things. In terms of dollars, $3 billion, $533 million, $525 million. That's peanuts for you. Should have increased it. $880 million, $645 million, $6 billion. That's for frigates. 889 million, 63 million, and that's for various artillery.
Venezuela has the largest oil reserves in the world. It has an abundance of other natural resources, gold, bauxite, coltan, but obviously a lot of these resources under the hands of the Maduro government are not easily accessible by US and transnational corporations. Much of the oil industry was nationalised in 1973. And it's quite obvious that this latest coup attempt, because let's remember it's not the first or the only one, the latest coup attempt has been done to get the hands on Venezuelan oil.
We're looking at the oil assets. That's the single most important income stream to the government of Venezuela. We're looking at what to do to that. We want everybody to know we're looking at all this very seriously. We don't want any American businesses or investors caught by surprise. They can see what President Trump did yesterday. We're following through on it. Look, we're in conversation with major American companies now that are either in Venezuela or in the case of Citgo here in the United States. I think we're trying to get to the same end result. It'll make a big difference to the United States economically if we could have American oil companies really invest in and produce the oil capabilities in Venezuela.
The next passage down in the book has been, I think, ignored just by about everyone who's talked to you about it. The president says to the briefer that he wants to have a war with Venezuela, and this is in 2017.
Yeah, the president's remarks to the room are along the lines of, I don't understand why we're not looking at Venezuela. Why are we not at war with Venezuela? They have all the oil, and they're right on our back door. These were comments that caused us deep concern. They were incredibly troubling.
The United States was proud to be the first nation in the world to recognize President Guaido. And by the way, John Bolton is here. Working hard.
And I have to say, I felt absolutely sick listening to the points that Niall was making. It's not true to say that none of the opposition took part in the election. Some of them did, and some of them recognised its fairness after all. But to whinge about elections not being fair and to support as an alternative somebody who assumed a position, who decided couldn't be bothered standing an election, comes along at the behest of their US puppet masters and says, do you know what, I'll be president. Well, Michael D. Higgins, the turnout in the presidential election in Ireland was 43%. In Venezuela, it was 46%. Do you think if I come along now and say, do you know what, Michael D. doesn't have a mandate, I'll be the president, do we want Donald Trump to come in here and support that over the heads of the Irish people? Because where are the Venezuelan people? They're out on the streets in their millions saying, Yankee, go home.
Yankee! Yankee! Yankee!
They're saying hands off Venezuela. They've seen it in Chile. They've seen it in the interventions in Syria and so on. And I am really sickened to the pit of my being about this one. I think this is a game changer if this is allowed to go ahead. I remember when we were elected here first.
That alone is costing you? Look, regardless of your position or who you favor, this is a number you should know. As an American taxpayer, you are giving $3.7 billion a year to Israel. That comes out to $10.1 million every single day.